So it's day 3, and every time I've fasted, day 3 was absolutely brutal on me. And it it started out kind of that way last night, right after I got finished with the day 2 video. I started to get pain in my lower back, and it pretty much it kept me awake off and on all night. Um, and It continued throughout the morning. Um, and then Today was just weird. It wasn't brutal like it's been in the past, but um, it was just consistently odd. There were times throughout the day where I felt like I was floating. There were times throughout the day where I had just a tad bit of a headache. Whereas in the past, I remember really having a bad headache behind my eyes. Didn't have that this time. So it's obvious that it's different every single time you do it. I think it just depends on your health, the level of toxicity in your body when you're doing it. And But today, um, pretty much was a good day all around. It was much better than I expected. Strangely, um, um, burping, and which makes no sense when for breakfast you had water, and for second breakfast you had water, and for elevensies you had water, and for lunch you get the point. But one of the interesting things, though, on the third day, I think that is definitely to be noted, is the cravings for food, and how I had a meeting today at 11 o'clock, and I and the meeting was at Whataburger. So I'm sitting there in a restaurant with people, taking huge bites out of their burgers, and eating all kinds of good stuff. And so you're just, man, I would tear into a burger, and then I had to go to Walmart to pick up some groceries, and you're thinking, man, I would just scarf down, those I don't know, potato chips, or there are even these things. Uh, um, I can't even remember what they were called. The things that I wouldn't normally think was appetizing, and I saw it and was like, man, I really want to try that. So anyway, day 3, your body is going through this, what they call acidosis crisis, and it's the transition to where your body actually feels sick, not normal at all. And I feel like today I handled it pretty well. So day 4, I'm really hoping day 4. I always hear that day 4 and day 5 you start to really catch your stride, and that there's a day where there's just a ton of energy, and euphoric even. Your mind clears and your body feels great and energetic, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to when I don't have any hunger whatsoever. My wife and I were just watching a movie, and every time there was food, you just notice in movies now, with every single scene, you notice the food that's on the plate or on the table, or somebody snacking on something, and you just your eyes are drawn to the food instead of actually what's going on in the scene. So it's but so far I've been pleasantly surprised by this particular day 3, and I'm really looking forward to days 4 and days 5 as my body changes and shifts away from obviously burning the glucose to turning its energy towards burning fat and healing my body. So we'll see you tomorrow, day 4.